concept on Introduction to Nonlinear Dynamics. This comes under the paper, special paper, Nonlinear Analysis and Applications. At the end of this module, we will be able to understand linearity and nonlinearity, dynamical systems, autonomous and non-autonomous dynamical systems, linearization of nonlinear dynamical system, finding point of equilibrium, identification of their stability. So before go into the depth, should have some of the basic knowledge of what is linearity and nonlinearity. Linear systems are gradual and gentle. Their smooth and regular behavior is met in various physical phenomena such as slowly flowing streams, small vibrations of pendulum, electric circuit that operate under normal conditions, engines working in low power, slowly reacting chemicals, naturally growing population. Whereas nonlinear systems are unpredictable and chaotic. Nonlinearity example we can give as chemical reactions, turbulent flow, fluid flows, crystalline growth, heart disorder, brain and nervous system, complicated population growth, uncertainties in weather system forecast, what we can see frequently nowadays, stock market, world economy, etc. Nonlinearity is a rule, not an exception. But mathematically, linearity means a dynamical system where the dependent variable has order degree 1, or it doesn't appear as a multiple of derivative and its dependent variable, otherwise it is called the nonlinear systems. Dynamics is a study of motion of change. If we study the motion of change in planets, comets, stars, galaxies and so on, that is called the celestial dynamics. Wind, rain, weather, this is atmospheric dynamics, population, diseases, etc. that comes under the ecology. We have to know some of the dynamical systems. Like dynamical system is a system that changes over time according to a set of fixed rules that determine how one state of system moves to another state. A dynamical system involves an independent variable. Generally we take it as time. Dependent variable like x of t, y of t, z of t, etc. The equation of motion is the rule that involves all these variables. Some of the other terms what will be involved in a dynamical systems are a state variable, state vector that is described as vector x of t with a component x1, x2, x up to xn, etc. A functions is a single function or by a set of function. They will be linear or non-linear. If they are linear, the first system is called linear system, otherwise it is called non-linear systems. The entire system can be then described by a set of differential equations. The equation of motion, which comes as dx1 by dt equal to f1 of x1, x2 up to xn. Similarly, this is the things. The classification of dynamical systems. We can classify the dynamical system as linear and non-linear, autonomous, non-autonomous, discrete, continuous, one-dimensional, multidimensional. Some of the examples of dynamical systems are pendulum equation, predator-prey models. There are many other equations we can give as an example of dynamical system. The dynamical system is called autonomous if the equation of motion does not contain explicitly the dependent variable, independent variable. Otherwise, it is called the non-autonomous system. This is an example of non-autonomous dynamical system where we can see that t comes explicitly here, which is an independent variable, whereas this is an autonomous system where the independent variable t doesn't appear explicitly. Now let us go on to the stability of nonlinear system. The very basic method of stability, which we also may call as the first Lyapunov method, where we linearize the function, nonlinear function under order which appears on the right hand side of the equation by Taylor series expansion around the neighborhood of the point of equilibrium. Suppose our function is f of x, so that functions by Taylor series expansion will be like this. Then neglecting the higher order term, we are going to get the functions as this. As at the fixed point, the derivative that means f of x, if the function equation is dx by dt equal to f of x, at the fixed point this term is equal to 0, then the whole equation will look like this. And overall, in that process, if we expand every function by Taylor series expansion, if our original equation was like the original system was like this, then after linearization it looked like this. And the Jacobian matrix is the matrix of all first order partial derivative of a vector or scalar valued function with respect to another vector. This matrix frequently being marked as J if this is the system, dynamical system, nonlinear dynamical system, or maybe linear dynamical system, then the Jacobian matrix corresponding to this system will be here. J equal to, this is the matrix of del f of f1 by del x1, del f1 by del x2, and so on. Some of the terminologies which we are going to use to analyze the stability of dynamical system are phase space, is the space defined by the state variable. At every point of the time, the system will be at some point of the phase space. The path created by these points is called the orbit or trajectories. For mechanical systems, the phase space usually consists of all possible values of position and velocity variable. A plot of position and velocity variables as a function of time is sometimes called phase diagram. Phase portrait is a plot of single phase curve or multiple phase curve corresponding to different initial conditions in the phase space. And a fixed point is a special point of the dynamical system which does not change in time. It is also called the point of equilibrium point of equilibrium, or steady state, and singular point of the system. Now some of the other terms are attractor, is a set towards which the dynamical system evolves over time. It can be a curve, or complicated structure. A stable fixed point for all starting values x0 near x star is system converges to the x star as time tends to infinity. Marginally stable fixed point are all starting values at all starting values x0 near the fixed point x star is the system stays near x star but does not converge to it. Generally they come as a center. An unstable fixed point, maybe that means for any starting value x0 near the fixed point x star, the system moves far away from the fixed point. That means stable fixed points are the attractor, unstable fixed points are the repeller, and the marginally stable fixed points are the center. And a perturbation is a small change of the physical system. Now here is the graphical representation of various type of fixed point. The stable, where it is all the trajectories are coming towards the point. Here unstable, where it is going away from the fixed point, and here it is it is staying near the fixed point, around the fixed point, but it doesn't approach or go out of the fixed point. Now here are some rules by which we can decide whether a fixed point is stable or unstable or whatever it is. The for continuous system, derivative at the fixed points decides the stability. Now it will be stable if the derivative of the function at the fixed point is less than 0, unstable if it is greater than, if it is equal to, we cannot decide. For discrete system, if the modulus of the derivative is less than 1, it is stable, greater than 1, unstable, if it is equal to 1, we cannot decide. We need some other tool to decide the stability. Here, let us take one example for verification of the stability of the fixed point. Here is an example, dx by dt equal to bx minus px square. and here f of x is the right hand side what it is, and it is a non-linear function of the x. Now f dash of x is this one. If we take dx by dt equal to 0, we get the fixed point as 0 and b. 0 at this fixed point we get the derivative of the function as b greater than 0, that means the fixed point is unstable, and the second fixed point is b by p, and after finding the derivative of the function at this fixed point we get minus b, which is negative, so this is a stable fixed point. Now here is a graphical representation of the stability and the fixed point by the eigenvalues. Now another rule is what for the, we are going to find the eigenvalues of the Jacobian matrix. Now if the eigenvalues are real and negative, then the fixed point is stable. Here we can see that if the eigenvalues are, in this case what we can see is eigenvalues are imaginary. Here is the one eigenvalue, here is another eigenvalues we can see, this is the position of the eigenvalues. So if it is imaginary, so we can see the graphically it is unstable, it has the imaginary part, but it's the real part, real values are towards the positive part. So imaginary eigenvalue, but the real part is positive, so it is unstable. Here we can see the fixed point which have real and positive, so it is again unstable. Here are the fixed point what we can see, real, imaginary, it is a complex eigenvalues, but real part is negative, so it is stable. And here we can see the real part is, one is positive, one is negative, so we can see that it is a saddle, and here also the saddle we can see. Let us take an example which is two-dimensional system, and this is what the Jacobian matrix we can get. At the fixed points we can clearly see that 0, 0, 0 is the fixed point. At the fixed point the Jacobian matrix is this. Then the eigenvalues, the fixed point is 1 and 4, and the eigenvectors these are the eigenvectors. So since the eigenvalues are positive, real, so this the fixed point is an unstable, so the graphical representation will be like this. So classification of dynamical system using trace and determinant of the Jacobian matrix. So let us take the Jacobian, if the Jacobian matrix is like this, so characteristic equation is this. So this part is a plus d, what we can see, that is a trace, and the determinant is this determinant, this part is a determinant, so we can write the characteristic equation in this way. So trace let us denote by p and determinant as q. Solving the equation we get the values lambda equal to this is what the representation of lambda. So this whole thing can be graphically represented in this way. So where if we can see the previous part here, so p square minus 4q, this is a parabola what we can see. So here is the parabola in this graphical representation, and the whole thing, so if p square minus 4q is negative, then we are going to get the imaginary, that means complex eigenvalue, and the whole stability, instability, spiral, all these things will go on. Especially if we have a complex eigenvalue, then the fixed points will be either stable spiral, unstable spiral, or stable center. In this, if stable, it will be center if there is no real part at all, purely imaginary. So whole thing is covered in this area, and the nodes, that means only real eigenvalue. So this part is covered outside this part. So clearly it can be seen here. So what we can see at the end of this module is, this module help us in understanding the analysis of stability of points of equilibrium of one and first order or the second order system. Thank you.
Thank you.